everybody, Becky Brett here with our weekly Labyrinth Oracle card reading for the week of July 8th. You will notice I am back in my home office, all the way back upstairs from where I was last week, and on my good microphone, which is exciting for me. What else do I want to say? This month is the month of the Virginia Highlands Festival, which is a festival that I am the executive director of. So if you happen to be in the South and want to head over to Abingdon, Virginia, July 23rd through August 1st, please come by. It's going to be a good time. In the meantime, here we are with the Labyrinth Oracle deck. Labyrinth Oracle deck created by Kathy and Walter Pullen, a brother-sister team. Kathy did the artwork and Walter did the interpretations. So I am very excited to share this with you. Let's see. One sec, though. Okay, sorry. I just knew my dog was about to bark, and she did. So yay for that intuition. There she is. All right. I am cutting the deck. And let's pull some cards. As you know, I follow the mantra of the Labyrinth, which is release, receive, return, or integrate is the last part of that. So as you walk into a labyrinth, you let go of whatever you need to let go of. When you get to the middle, you receive what you need, and then as you walk back out, you return to your life, taking with you the gifts you've received in the middle. In the release is oh my gosh, Becky, hold the card, is the Page of Obelisks, or Innocence. In the receive, it is the Queen of Obelisks, wow, or Devotion. That is weird. And in the return, it is the Eight of Arches, or Thrills. Okay, well, let's dive in and see what these mean. In this deck, the obelisks represent our spiritual side, our intellectual side, our sort of spiritual and intellectual curiosity. And the arches, sorry, let me just fill that out. The arches represent action. So, So the Page of Obelisks in releasing our innocence. What that says to me is it's time to let go of the, take the blinders off. Come on, people, take off your little rose-colored glasses, see things for what they are. And, she is this card. I love this card. I love the artwork on this card so much because here she is surrounded by flowers, sunflowers. I don't know what those blue flowers are in cone shapes, but just surrounded by flowers and butterflies and the obelisk. And she is there it's almost like whichever the pill is from the Matrix that makes you see things as they are. That's what she's there to accomplish. So it's time to take whatever pill that is, the red pill or the blue pill. Let me know in the comments, and see things for what they really are. It's going to help you because then what you receive in its place is the Queen of Obelisks, or Devotion. And the thing about this card, it's about what are you devoting yourself to? What are you giving your spiritual allegiance to, or your intellectual allegiance? Who or what are you devoted to? And is it what it appears to be? Is it everything you hope it is? That's why it's going to be so helpful to release that innocence about whatever it is you follow, whatever sort of spiritual or intellectual dogma, if that's your thing that you follow. Take off the rose-colored glasses about it, see it for what it really is, and then decide, is this worth my devotion? Is this worthy of my devotion? And this could be in relationships also. It could be in your job. It could be, but I because of it being obelisks, I'm thinking it's more along the lines of either education, something intellectual, or something spiritual, something that has to do with your spiritual practices and beliefs. Now, Eight of Arches. I think it's hilarious that this is part of this reading. The Eight of Arches thrills. This is all about doing something just because it excites you. It gets the blood pumping. There's no greater, reason, no deeper reason behind it. But in conjunction with these other two cards, I think there is a greater meaning, a deeper meaning behind taking this kind of action. So maybe you are on the verge of some sort of a spiritual initiation or a culmination, a graduation of sorts. Maybe you are being asked to take some kind of action to prove your devotion. And when you do, um, see it for what it really is, and then decide whether or not to stick with it, taking that action is going to feel thrilling and should feel thrilling. It's exciting to commit yourself to something like that. And just make sure it is what you think it is, and that you're not like joining some icky cult or something that's going to harm you or someone else. This whole reading is anchored by the King of Arches, or leadership. Here we go. Whoops. Focus. There we go. King of Arches, or leadership. And the interesting thing about this card is it's the only arch card where you don't see the actual arch. The king is on the arch, and he is has inspired the people behind him to take action and follow him. So that is what can come of this whole experience, is that once you have let go of the filter, the nice gauzy filter that you used to see your spiritual life or your intellectual life through, and you have devoted yourself to that thing that is real and received that. And in doing so, it's very exciting. You're being called to take some sort of action on behalf of that. This whole thing is wrapped up in your leadership. You as a leader, you as a creative leader, a thought leader, someone, an influencer, someone who people look up to and follow. So it is important that you do remove this innocence from yourself. Be responsible in your leadership. Be responsible in especially in spiritual leadership. Be responsible, please. Okay. Ooh, that was a little bit heavy. There's just a lot of kind of shady people out there who prey on people's need for spiritual guidance, and I don't want that to be you. So make sure that it is everything that you think it is before you start to follow them. All right, guys, that is it for this week's reading. I hope this resonated with you. It was a general reading. It is a general reading. So I tell you what the cards mean, and you assign meaning in your own life, or assign whatever meaning that fits best for you to these cards. If you would like to work with me as your coach, I'm an executive coach for creative souls, for artists, content creators, and entrepreneurs. My application will be in the notes, or you can DM me directly in whatever platform you are finding this video. Thank you so much for watching. And for those of you who have been watching for the last few weeks and know that I have been doing the Witch's Kitchen, I'm going to do this one separately now and release it later in the week, so that you get 2 hits of guidance throughout the week. And and stay focused. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you next week. Bye for now.